be presenting the background of Kluang Rail Coffee. Kluang Rail Coffee is a well-known heritage coffee brand in Malaysia that was established in 1983. It began during the British colonial era as a small coffee outlet opened by the Hainanese Chinese community inside the Kluang Rail Station in Johor. At first, it served mainly train passengers, but due to its convenient location and consistent quality, it gradually became popular among locals. The name Rail Coffee reflects a strong connection to the railway. One unique feature of the brand is that the original outlet has remained at the same location for over 8 decades and is now managed by the third generation of the founding family. The brand is also known for the preserving traditional method, especially its coffee preparation using the classic salt filter technique, which produces a bold and a distinct Malaysia coffee flavor. Kluang Rail Coffee offers a simple but yet iconic menu, including traditional Hainanese coffee, kaya butter toast, soft boiled egg, and nasi lemak. The coffee nostalgic setting filled with the vintage decor and railway memorabilia give consumers a strong sense of Malaysia heritage and tradition. A top rooted in a tradition, Kluang Rail Coffee has expanded through franchising across the Johor and the Klang village, allowing more people to experience its unique taste and atmosphere. What's made the brand special is its focus on authentic culture heritage and long-term customer loyalty rather than following modern cafe
Next,
trends.
I will explain our chosen product for this cross-cultural marketing campaign. The product we select is Kluang Rail Coffee Black Coffee. This product represents traditional Malaysian coffee culture and has been produced since 1938. It has made using a traditional roasting method where coffee beans are roasted together with sugar and margarine. This process gives a coffee a strong aroma and bold taste and slightly a smoky flavor. Kluang Rail Coffee Black Coffee is in a powder form, which makes it easy to prepare by simply adding hot water. It has a full body taste, low acidity, and a strong aftertaste, making it suitable for people who prefer black coffee without a milk or cream. This product is chosen because black coffee is widely accepted across different cultures and is easy to adapt for international markets such as in Japan and Italy. It also has a long shelf life, it's easy to export, and fits current global trend where consumers prefer natural and low calories beverage. Most importantly, this product carries a strong Malaysian heritage and tells a cultural story which make it unique compared to Western
Next,
coffee
I will
brands.
explain the overview of the selected country, which is Japan and Italy. Japan and Italy were chosen because both countries have a strong coffee culture and interest in international food and beverage products. However, their consumer preference and culture value are very different. Firstly, Japan is known for valuing quality, purchasing, and aesthetic. Japanese consumers pay close attention to product presentation, consistency, and service. Major cities such as Tokyo and Osaka have a strong cafe culture, which creates an opportunity for Kluang Rail Coffee to introduce its heritage-based Malaysia coffee. However, the market is very competitive and has high expectations. Secondly, Italy is a world famous for its coffee culture, especially espresso. Coffee is an important part of a daily life for Italians, and they value tradition, strong flavor, and authenticity. While Italians are very particular about coffee, there is a growing interest in new and international coffee experience, especially among younger consumers. In conclusion, both Japan and Italy are suitable markets for Kluang Rail Coffee, but the brand must adapt its strategy to suit the different culture expectations in each country.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Sarah Khalida and I will explain cultural differences for Japan and Italy. In Japan, both implicit and explicit cultural factors actually emphasize harmony, precision, and subtlety. Japanese consumers value quality, balance, and careful attention to detail, which influence their preference for calm environment and respective marketing communication. For explicitity, this is reflected in minimalist packaging, neutral color, and clear Japanese language labeling. At the same time, smaller product sizes that suit the urban lifestyle. In terms of taste, smoother and lower acidity coffee is preferred. Therefore, Kluang Rail Coffee must adopt refine the design, soft marketing, message and product adaptation that highlight the craftsmanship and reliability to gain the trust in Japanese market. For Italy, implicit cultural values such as tradition, passion, and pride in coffee culture strongly shape the consumer behavior. Italians have a deep emotional connection to coffee and prefer the authentic product with strong flavor and tradition preparation method. For explicitity, Japan is preference for classic heritage packaging and Italian language labeling. Espresso focus serving size and bold taste profile. To succeed in Italy, Kluang Rail should emphasize long history, traditional roasting methods, and intense flavor to align with Italian expectation while positioning itself as a heritage-based coffee experience. That's all from me. Thank you.
Italian coffee culture is deeply rooted in tradition, so understanding cultural values, beliefs, and coffee habits is essential. These strategies also considers a packaging, a labeling, and a presentation, along with segmentation, positioning, promotion, and the Italian market can be segmented by demographic, physiographics, geography, and behavior. Target customers are adults aged 25 to 45, middle to upper income, who enjoy daily coffee and are open to international flavors. Physiographically, they value authenticity, craftsmanship, and heritage, and are curious about Malaysian brewing methods like Kopitiam coffee. Geographically, focus is on urban centers such as Milan, Rome, and Florence, where cafe culture thrives. By behaviorally, customers drink black coffee daily, prefer a strong flavors, and value a brand loyalty. And also, Kluang Rail Coffee can create a marketing opportunities through a coffee tasting, barista training, and a pop-up cafe. In positioning, Kluang Rail Coffee should market its black coffee as a Malaysian heritage product, as offering a unique experience that differentiates it from Italian. For Italian marketing, it should focus on storytelling, cultural heritage, and authenticity. Highlight the coffee's origin in Johor and the Kopitiam brewing method. Branding should emphasize authenticity and credibility, supported by many documentaries, craft video, and social media posts. The brand can engage in food festivals, coffee expos, and partnerships with culinary schools and collaborate with local influencers, baristas, and also cafe owners. Both online and offline strategies are essential. Testing events and live demonstrations provide a hands-on experience, while social media content showcases a roasting, brewing, and testimonials. All materials should be Italian or bilingual to connect with customers and strengthen the Malaysian identity.
Entering the Italian market is challenging due to Italy's strong espresso culture and high expectations for coffee quality. Many Italians are unfamiliar with Malaysian black coffee, and imported specialty coffee may be perceived as expensive. Competition from established cafes and strict EU food and labeling regulations further increase the difficulty. To address these challenges, Kluang Rail Coffee can use tasting sessions, cafe collaborations, and educational promotions to introduce its black coffee in a culturally sensitive way and build acceptance among Italian consumers.
For these strategies, Kluang Rail Coffee can reduce risk by adapting its brand and products to the Italian market while maintaining its Malaysian identity. Adjusting the coffee flavor or roast level ensures it suits Italian tastes, and packaging should reflect Malaysian heritage while appearing premium. Partnering with local cafes, distributors, and specialty retailers increases brand credibility and visibility. Sampling events, testing sessions, and co-branded activities allow Italians to try the coffee and learn about the traditional Malaysian brewing methods, also develop trust in the brand. Compliance with European Onion food regulations, including proper Italian labeling and disclosure of ingredients, it can ensure a safety and build customer confidence. Additionally, collecting customers' feedback regularly and establishing local roasters or distribution warehouses helps maintain freshness, reduces supply chain risks, and allows Kluang Rail Coffee to continuously improve its products and marketing to match Italian for marketing campaign strategy for Italy. Kluang Rail Coffee can successfully introduce its black coffee to Italy by balancing cultural adoption with brand authenticity. By combining strategic segmentation, targeted marketing, cultural sensitivity, and operational planning, the brand can offer Italian consumers a unique Malaysian coffee experience and promote Malaysia's rich coffee heritage.
Good day everyone, in this section, we will present the marketing campaign strategy for introducing Kluang Rail Coffee Black Coffee into the Japanese market. We begin with market segmentation, targeting and positioning. Japan has a very mature and a competitive coffee market, where consumers place high importance on quality, brand, trustworthiness, and visual aesthetics. Therefore, selecting the right target market is crucial for Kluang Rail Coffee. The Japanese market can be segmented based on lifestyle and coffee consumption habits, with a focus on urban working professionals and specialty coffee enthusiasts. These consumers are generally familiar with different coffee flavors and are more willing to try imported products that offer unique cultural value. Based on this segmentation, Kluang Rail Coffee targets consumers who appreciate artisanal and heritage-based products rather than mass-produced coffee. The brand's long-standing history and traditional Malaysian coffee identity align well with Japanese consumers who value craftsmanship, authenticity, and product origin. As a result, Kluang Rail Coffee is positioned as a premium, culturally rich black coffee that offers a distinctive Southeast Asian taste. Instead of competing directly with established Japanese coffee brands, we move to the marketing, communication, and promotion strategy. In Japan, marketing communication should be subtle and informative rather than aggressive. Japanese consumers generally responds well to soft sell message that emphasize product quality, attention to detail, and trust. Therefore, Kluang Rail Coffee's promotional material should highlight its heritage, traditional roasting methods, and the cultural significance of Malaysian coffee through storytelling. In terms of visual presentation, minimalist packaging with neutral color tones is recommended, as it aligns with Japanese aesthetics preference. Clear Japanese language labeling, including product origin and brewing instructions, can also increase consumer confidence. Distribution can be focused on specialty cafes, selected premium retailers, and online platforms, which are commonly used by Japanese consumers seeking high-quality coffee products. Digital platforms also play an important role. Japanese consumers often rely on websites, social media, and online reviews before making purchase decisions. Therefore, maintaining an educational and visually appealing online presence through short videos, brewing guides, and behind-the-scenes content can help build trust and engagement. Moving on to the challenges in the Japanese market, one major challenge is strong competition. Japan has a well-developed coffee culture supported by local brands, international chains, and growing specialty coffee scene. As a relatively unknown Malaysian brand, Kluang Rail Coffee may face difficulty in gaining immediate recognition. Another challenge is the cautious nature of Japanese consumers. When purchasing unfamiliar foreign products, many consumers conduct extensive research before trying new food and beverage items. Additionally, taste preference differences may pose a challenge, as Japanese consumers often prefer smoother and less bitter coffee, whereas traditional Malaysian black coffee tends to have a stronger flavor. Challenges, several risk mitigation strategies are proposed. One approach is slight product adaptation, such as adjusting the roasting profile to achieve a smoother and more balanced taste while maintaining the brand's authenticity. Another strategy is gradual market entry through limited product launches, pop-up stores, or testing sessions in selected premium cafes. This allows consumers to experience the product firsthand and reduces uncertainty. Furthermore, building trust through transparent communication is essential. Providing clear information about product origin, roasting methods, and brewing recommendations can increase credibility. Collaborating with reputable local distributors or specialty cafe owners can also enhance brand reputation and facilitate market entry. The proposed marketing strategy carefully balances Kluang Rail Coffee's Malaysian heritage with Japanese cultural expectations and consumer behavior. By focusing on niche targeting, culturally sensitive communication, and practical risk mitigation strategies, Kluang Rail Coffee can enter the Japanese market in a sustainable and competitive manner while preserving its authentic brand identity. Thank you.
Based on our analysis, we have several recommendations for Kluang Rail Coffee. First, Kluang Rail Coffee should apply a globalization strategy, which means keeping the original Malaysian identity while adapting certain elements such as packaging, taste, and communication to suit the local cultures. For the Japanese market, the brand should focus on minimalist packaging, subtle branding, and educational marketing. Japanese consumers value quality, precision, and trust. Therefore, labels should be in Japanese and clear brewing instruction and information about the coffee's origin and roasting process. The smaller packaging sizes and smoother roast options are also recommended to match Japanese preference. For the Italian market, Kluang Rail Coffee should position itself as a heritage-based alternative, not a competitor to Italian espresso. The brand should highlight bold flavor, strong aroma, and traditional roasting methods. Packaging should look classy and premium with Italian language labels. Collaborating with local cafe, barista, coffee festival, and tasting event will help build credibility and acceptance. In both countries, the company should invest in experiential marketing such as sampling event, pop-up cafe, and storytelling through social media. This will help educate consumers and reduce uncertainty when trying a new coffee brand. Kluang Rail Coffee Black Coffee has a strong potential to succeed in international market if we use the right cross-cultural marketing strategy. The brand's long history, traditional roasting method, and authentic Malaysian identity give it a competitive advantage in the global coffee industry. However, success in Japan and Italy depend on understanding both implicit cultural values such as taste preference and consumer behavior and explicit factors such as packaging, labeling, and product size. By applying a globalization approach, adapting to local cultures, and maintaining product quality, Kluang Rail Coffee can overcome challenges like low brand awareness and strong competition. Overall, with careful planning, cultural sensitivity, and strategic partnership, Kluang Rail Coffee has the potential to become a recognized Malaysian heritage coffee brand in both Japan and Italy, while introducing Malaysian coffee culture to global market.